Crime. People usually think that crime is something that happens to others until they face it themselves. It can be a petty crime, like shoplifting, pickpocketing, trespassing, or a violent one, murder, kidnapping, mugging. In today's video, we are going to observe 4 stories to understand what a crime can be.
Anne. Last week, my mom sent me to the local supermarket to buy some groceries. While I was walking along the store aisles, I heard a loud argument at the cash desk. It turned out that a man stole a packet of coffee. He actually put several items into the cart, but a shop assistant noticed that he also put the coffee into the inner pocket of his jacket. So she accused him of shoplifting. The man was detained by a security guard. The shop manager called the police and started to watch CCTV camera recording. As I see it, it was an administrative offense in case the man hadn't had a prior criminal record. I think that the shoplifter had to pay a fine in the end.
Simon. Last summer, my family and I went on holiday for 2 weeks. When we came back, we realized that burglars had broken into our house some days ago. They stole 2 laptops and a TV set. The police started to investigate the crime by searching for any witnesses. Fortunately, our neighbor Mrs. Thompson noticed a suspicious van next to our house and memorized the vehicle number just in case. It helped to find the criminals in short time. The judge found them guilty of the burglary, and they received 2-year prison sentence.
Lisa. Yesterday, I received a sudden message from one of my friends on social media. It was weird because we hadn't talked for ages, and in his message, he asked me for money almost immediately. I decided to contact him on another application, where he replied that his account had been hacked. The internet is a great invention, but there are also a lot of scams out there. We need to keep that in mind. Online fraudsters often trick gullible people by sending them deceptive emails or messages. In this case, the scammer got access to my friend's login details, but this is just one type of online fraud. There are criminals who spread computer viruses or steal someone's personal information.
Steve. When I was 10, I became a victim of one crime. It happened on my birthday. A stranger came up to me after school and said that my mum had asked him to drive me to the cafe where we were going to celebrate my birthday. It was quite strange that my mum hadn't told me about this plan before, but the man knew about my birthday and the names of my family members. So I trusted him and agreed to sit in his car. Maybe you've already guessed that he kidnapped me. Later, I found out that he had demanded a $50,000 ransom from my family for my return. My parents reported the crime to the police, and they thought up a plan. In short, the kidnapper was caught within 3 days of receiving the money. The police arrested him. In court, my parents and I gave evidence against him. So, he had to confess to the crime. Eventually, he was convicted of kidnapping and sentenced to 10 years in prison. There are several reasons why a person commits a crime: a lack of money, revenge, or searching for new experiences. Although there are cases when criminals get away with what they do, punishment is usually inevitable. It comes from life or the law.